Yeah, you know, the other day I did do a TikTok video and I told everybody I was in my villain era. I should have specified that I am in my Disney villain era. And now certain Disney characters, there you have to understand the origin stories. I am calling people out now by name because some of y'all deserve that. So yeah. So certain people will be called out. Yeah. So don't be surprised when you hear me in certain videos calling people out. You know, there was, yeah, I'm not. All right, guys, I am back today. It's JJ. We are going to do and work with some new launches from e.l.f. Yes, y'all. Yes, I'm just doing a little bit of a eye mask. I love doing this because it just helps my under eye get moisturized for the concealer. It looks so good. I love that their eye mask. I think that is their best product, to be quite honest. It just makes my under eyes look really, really beautiful. I am going to prime my face with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is the liquid version. I had did that video on the cold or whatever I had, and my sinuses are still bothering me, and that's what usually happens. So my sinuses are still bothering me, so I'm just doing the irrigation method that I came up with. So if you hear my sinuses sounding crazy, it is what it is. So this is going to be a full face of e.l.f. stuff. So I hope you enjoyed. They have some really good launches, you guys. Like, it's like really good. Some of the other stuff, they came out with some Stanley Cup collaboration. I'm like, what is this, e.l.f.? Like, come on. So e.l.f. has a collaboration with Stanley Cup. It's cute, but I was expecting some e.l.f. prices. I'm not buying this. It's cute. Somebody said that the side looks like a mace. It does look. That would have been cute. I might have bought it if it was mace. Yeah, I'm not buying this. I don't know what e.l.f. was thinking. You needed to lower the prices on this. I'm not paying $45 for this cup. This is more of a close-up image. Yeah, this is going on my anti-haul list. Yeah, I'm not buying this. Not for no $45. Now, e.l.f., you could have lowered the price on this and gave us some e.l.f. prices. But I'm not buying this. This is on my no-buy list. If I find this at Marshall's in 2 years, I'll buy it. But I ain't buying this. Like, usually love, like, 90% of their launches. And then, like, some of them I just completely cannot stand. And that is one of them. I'm like, we shop with y'all because y'all give us really good products for an affordable price, and they're inclusive. Nobody is trying to buy that $45 cup. Sorry, but not sorry, e.l.f. I don't know what y'all trying to do. Ain't nobody trying to buy that cup. It's cute, but I'm not buying it. So, yeah. So let's let that sit. Now, per usual, this is one of my favorite powders of all time. This is their HD powder, and I usually put it under all my foundations, even when I'm not using e.l.f. So this, y'all, I don't understand why they're not talking about this sponge. I love this sponge. This has quickly become one of my favorite sponges. I really love it. not only do I love it for applying this powder, I actually really love it specifically for concealer, because when I'm putting on the concealer, I use this side to go right underneath there. It's really, really good. So yeah, I use it for a lot of different things, but that concealer is really, really good. So yeah, I just kind of like put the powder everywhere. It doesn't really matter. You don't really see it. So since this is an e.l.f. video, I'm just going to use this because I actually really like this spray as well. So we're going to do the Stay All Day Blue Light Micro. I like this spray a lot as well. So we're going to just use this. And I like to use this setting mist on my face as well. And I did use this foundation the other day. This is a great foundation for $8. Even without for $8, I would have bought this. If this was $15, I would have bought this. This is really beautiful. I like this a lot. And it's a great color match. I like this out of all the foundations that e.l.f. has ever made. This is my favorite. I think I might have used too much, but it's not too hydrating and it's not too matte. It doesn't really remind me of anything, to be quite honest. I think this is not mimicking anything. I didn't really like the Camo CC foundations. They weren't my favorite. I really like this. I don't think this was trying to mimic anything in particular. I might be wrong, but I know there are some videos floating around saying it was trying to mimic particular foundations. But to me, I don't think this was mimicking anything. I think this was their original formula, this is why I appreciate e.l.f. with that, because they do try to come up with their own stuff. Like MCO, like they never come up with their own stuff. It's just everything is a dupe. I don't like that. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. You know, the other day I did do a TikTok video and I told everybody I was in my villain era. I should have specified that I am in my Disney villain era. And now certain Disney characters, you have to understand the origin stories. I am calling people out now by name, because some of y'all deserve that. So yeah. So certain people will be called out. Yeah. So don't be surprised when you hear me in certain videos calling people out. You know, there was, yeah, I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah, don't be surprised when you see me doing certain videos and I'm calling people out by name. Yeah, yeah. And I'm not somebody that's into drama, but when you see something that's wrong, you should call people out. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Anyway, we're going to be using the 16-hour Camo Concealer. This is the matte version. You know what? I really do prefer this version over the hydrating one. I think this one stays better. I really do. I think this one stays better. I really prefer this one better. And I really love, this one is in Rich Chocolate. This don't look like no chocolate. They need to rename this. Does this look like chocolate to y'all? Chocolate is not light like this. Yeah, I really like this one. I do love this concealer a lot. It does not move. It's a great, 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 great concealer. What am I going to show? Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you guys why I really love this, why I love this sponge. You can see how precise it is. I hope you guys notice I've been uploading a lot more long form content and not really doing, I do a lot of short form stuff, but I really am trying to focus more on a lot of the long form stuff. So see how nice and precise this is? I love this concealer. I will always buy it. It's a great concealer for the price. This is such a great sponge. I'm really surprised they're not pushing this sponge. It's really, really good. Like, to me, it's like, compared to the Real Techniques, this is number 2 on my list right now. It's like surpassed the Real Techniques. It's not better than the Beauty Blender to me, but it is cheaper than Real Techniques and better than the Real Techniques sponge. So look at that. Like, it blends like a dream. I absolutely love this. Oh my God. Look how well that's like blended out. I absolutely love this. So beautiful. And then I usually go back in and just blend out the edges. I always like to do that. I love this brush. Something about this brush is not dense like I normally. Like, look. You see that? Did I pick up the wrong brush? I did. Usually I buy the buffing blending brush. See that? Yeah, you see that? And then I picked up the ultimate blending brush. I gave y'all the wrong information, y'all. Sorry about that. The other brush is my favorite, because I noticed this wasn't as dense as it normally is. Yes, so let me put this back. I'm always going back and forth. So this, y'all need to pick out of, I don't want to say out of everything I bought, that's my favorite, but this is definitely like at the top, because I really don't rank things. But yeah, I love that. All right, I also picked up some of the bronzer contour. They're saying this is contour and bronzer. Now, for novices, explaining it like that is fine. But if you're not a novice and you're more of a pro, contouring and bronzing are 2 different things. When you're contouring, you're creating more of a shadow. But when you're bronzing, you're actually warming up the face. But even if you're bronzing, you are creating a little bit of a dimension on the face as well. But yeah, I just wanted to explain the difference. So I did pick up 2 separate shades. I picked up Rich 10. And then where's the other one? And then I should have said the colors. And then I picked up Deep Rich, and that's number 9. So I always explain to people when I do use excuse me, use these products, I do not contour my forehead, because I have a very small forehead and it does not make any sense for me to do that. However, I do bronze my forehead because I like that warmth on my forehead, if that makes any sense. But I do not contour my forehead. However, I do contour my nose. I forgot to mention the shade of foundation that I was using. This is Rich Warm 63. That's the foundation that I was using. Okay, so let's get started on the contouring. You know what? Let me do my bronzer first. Let's do the bronzer first, and then I can use the same brush to contour. Let's see how this works out. I don't know how that's gonna work. Now there is some reflection of there is some illumination, so this is kind of, maybe it may come out like as a highlighter on me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see. This is supposed to be a blush brush, a liquid blush. We'll see how this works out. Let's see. I don't know. Do y'all see anything? I don't know what my neighbors are doing. Every single time my intention is to do a video, they start making noise. Every single time. I hope they heard me. Do y'all see anything? Yeah, I don't see nothing, y'all. This didn't really warm up my face or nothing like that. Yeah, I don't see nothing. So that didn't really work for me. I will say this, because some people think that those kind of shades don't work on deep skin tone, but I use this Charlotte Tilbury shade all the time and it works on my skin tone. I don't know maybe the formula is not good, but I don't know. Let's get to this. I know this is gonna definitely work, but this is more of a contour for me. Do not be heavy-handed with these. So and I always go like right there as well. Less is more. You could always fix the less problem. So let me do my nose first. That looks good. I like how watery it is. It's not a thick formula. I really should have added less. But I usually know how to fix it. So yeah. It's a deep formula. It looks really good. Wow. That's very nice. Nice job, e.l.f. Let me fix this. To make it look less deep. See how that fixed that? You see what I'm talking to you about? Every single time I sit and do something, somebody comes to bother me while I'm doing contour at that. Anyway, they lucky they know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Okay, the contour look. You see what I'm telling you to use less? What if I had all this contour on my face? I would look like Boo Boo the Fool answering the door. All right, that looks good. I'm not even gonna mess with it. All right, that looks good. I went ahead and did my eyebrows. And yeah, so I did use a different product. I did use the Sharp. I cheated a little bit, y'all, because this didn't work for me. So let's do some eyeshadow. So they did release these. Oh, these are so pretty, you guys. These are so pretty. If you guys like the Urban Decay you guys like these Urban Decay shadows and you can't afford them, also, just to let you know, LA Girls got them too. LA Girl got them as well for an affordable price as well. They are, I think, a little bit more than the e.l.f. ones, but they're also, they got them as well. And then, if you want a black-owned brand version, Adriana Cosmetics got them too. Adriana Nicole. I also did a video on these as well. And they're, this formula right here, this is very buttery. Just saying. And then I also did pick up this as well. These two are very pretty as well. So, but yeah, we're gonna look at these. Let's swatch these and see what they look like. I did open this one. I do like the packaging on that. So this one is called Fine as Fleck. And let's swatch that. See what that looks like. This is pretty too. That's very pretty. This is like a, I didn't get all of them. They do have different shades. And this one is called, what's this one called? I don't know what it's called. Oh, this one is called, it's Glitz. Child, this is why I don't like getting sick. Like, it's like my nose will not stop bothering me. It's really annoying. Like, come on. Ugh. These are not supposed to be meant to be super pigmented, which is fine by me. I don't mind. Sometimes I don't want to be looking like no damn rock. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be super pigmented. This one is Filthy Rich. Yes, for the names. I do like the names. Yes. I only had gotten 3. This one is my favorite color. I'm going to use this one today. See that? That's really pretty. This one reminds me of this brand, and I'm going to insert it in the video. This is really pretty. This is the one I'm going to use today. I like this one a lot. So that's what all 3 of them look like. That's pretty. Yes, you know, I think that's nice. But out of all 3, the Adriana Nicole formula is my favorite. I know Patrick Ta also, Patrick Ta also came out with some. And I'm very interested to see those as well. And I did see that there was some controversy. Miss Jeffree Star entered the chat and had to check Michaela. Now, I don't like any of these people. But I see that Jeffree had to check Michaela because she was saying how the e.l.f. formula was better than the Patrick Ta. And I know that's a lie. That's a lie.
So, I'm not surprised she said that these are overpriced and e.l.f. has a dupe. There's no way e.l.f. could produce Italian technology like that. There isn't. I will actually buy those eyeshadows right now, or I'll text my e.l.f. friend and say, yo, send me those eyeshadows. But Miss Timu Orange Hands, y'all are the ones that gave her the fucking credibility to keep going. Y'all said, you're a big liar, but who cares? Keep raking in the money. You know, it is what it is. Miss Timu fucking Tan. The orange spray tan and that fucking filler is so awful. But y'all love to look at it. Y'all love to validate it and let her know that she's everything. Does she have a cool rise to fame story? Yes. And then it all went dark and negative. The more money, the more power, the more fame, the more views, the more viewers. Not everybody acts right up here. lying used to be, when you lied, it would get you nowhere. Now lying gets her sponsorships and money. So it's a very weird world that we live in, Star Family. It is a very weird world that we live in. And I think that it's okay to have a healthy, open discussion about the beauty community. It does.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Why you always lying? And like, Michaela, stop that. Stop it. Now, the e.l.f. stuff is good, but I know it's not better than the Patrick's tie. Please don't do that. Don't do that, Michaela. You be on point with some stuff sometimes, but you was wrong on that one. You was wrong. Child. And then you had to make Jeffrey come back and talk. And then I had to agree with him. And I didn't even try it. See, when I tell you I'm entering my villain era, I didn't even have to say anything about that. And I knew that Jeffrey was right. See, that's why my nose is all clogged up. Let me go wipe my hands. I'll be right. All right, y'all. So I went into my collection and I found this palette. I really like this one. This is the Retro Paradise. And they have these pretty browns. So I'm going to go in with this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's just do that. I'm just going to do like a little simple look. See what I'm saying? Every time. This is a pretty color too for the fall. Like, this palette is very versatile. If you didn't pick this up, I don't know why they haven't been coming out with no eyeshadow palette, but y'all coming out with Stanley Cups, e.l.f. Come out with some eyeshadow palettes. Like, come on. I like this color too, but I'm not going for that today. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh. This is such a beautiful brown color. Just gonna just razzle dazzle this on my lids. I love a good brown, y'all. I love me a good brown. I need to go do my eyebrows, but I'm not gonna pay. I think I might do them myself. I do a good job doing my eyebrows. I'm gonna use this sandy bum to this is the only issue that I have with that palette is there's a lot of fallout, so definitely tap that out. Just gonna use that to blend it out. And let me go ahead and I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm just gonna use my finger to put this on my lids. I love this. Like, these are really nice. And they're not like super pigmented. This is pigmented to me. This is good. I love this for people who are just, you know, y'all are not makeup freaks, you know, like me, you know. You ain't trying to break the bank on makeup, and that's okay. That's okay if you're not trying to break bank. This is beautiful. Look at this. It's a nice formula. And it's, you know, You can easily use this. I love this. I love this kind of color. It looks good on everybody. Had I. That's what I'm going to do with this. Yeah, that looks pretty like that. This is, I love a matte green. A matte winter green? One time I seen Beyonce with a matte winter green at a boxing match, and I nearly fell out my seat because I'm one of those people, I like simple eyeshadow looks. All right, y'all, so I finished the rest of my eyeshadow look. So let's swatch these. These are the shimmer balms. Now, I did swatch the deeper shade, which is in Face. They don't feel like a balm to me. Like a balm is moisturized. All right, so let me swatch shimmer balm. It doesn't feel moisturizing to me. This is really pretty. Now for my deep skin, this didn't really give me no, like it didn't come out brown like some people did. And this one is Perfection. I didn't open this one. And I will swatch these in sunlight for y'all so you can see. It's really kind of like really cute packaging. Snaps back real pretty. This is real pretty too. And that's Pearl. I like that one too. And I did also buy a lip liner, but this don't really work for me. It's not deep enough. Like I like mine a little deeper. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is not Charlotte to me. This is Natasha Denona, y'all. This looks better to me. Oh, it broke. I'm gonna show you what the e.l.f. one looks like. It's just too light. I'll just use it to fill in my lips, but you can tell the difference. It's just too light. And then what should I use? Let me use I'll use the, which one? Oh, Face on top. You see that? I use that. I feel like this is missing something. I'll leave it like this. It still looks good. It's still giving me like fall vibes. That's cute. Here we are with the finished look. I am very happy with this. These are a hit if you are looking for this kind of formula and you really don't want to spend a lot of money on them. Even if you don't care about pricing, this is worth it. This is a really, really nice formula. I like them. This is a hit. What else did I like? This is a hit or miss for me. I don't particularly think you need to rush out and buy these balms. They're alright to me. The bronzer I like. If you are looking for bronzers, I like this. I don't think this is something you need to run out and buy right away. The foundation has been out for a while. I just hadn't tried it before.
Before this video, I just didn't record myself using it, but I love this. This is a must buy. This is really, really good. Definitely. When you're using the foundation, here's the two things that I recommend. You could either use it with this, the buffing foundation brush. I love this brush. I've been using this brush for a long time, but this sponge right here, oh my god, this is like a hidden gem. This sponge is called the Precision Sculpting Sponge. This is really good. I'm actually going to put this in my kit. I'm finna write e.l.f. and see if they can send this to me wholesale prices, because I need 100 of these. Like, yeah, I need 100 of these because this shit is good. And this brush is really, really good. And I love this foundation. I love this foundation. This is really a good foundation. $8, I'll take it. Squeeze my tiny ass. Okay. Yes. No, I love that foundation. And then obviously this concealer is a go-to. Love that. Let me see what else. Yeah, that's the only new stuff that was in there. But yeah, as usual, e.l.f. has some good stuff. I'm trying to see. Sorry, y'all. I told y'all I was sick. My nose, it just refuses to stop running. My only advice to e.l.f. is please concentrate on